Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn from Florals.com and today we are back with another Crafters Stash Away update because I am on my second project of this series. And as you guys know, or if you don't know, I do have a playlist linked down below in case you guys want to check up on any of the update videos, on any of the process videos pertaining to the series. They're all in a playlist to make it easier on you in case you want to catch up. Now I also have exclusive behind the scenes over on Patreon. I'm doing weekly vlogs over there now and, giving you guys inside scoops about my struggles, about my solutions to my struggles, and about what I'm crafting. So if you're interested in seeing actual pages before they come out, getting process videos before they come out, and all sorts of other fun stuff, definitely head over there. But I'm here to talk about my progress this past week doing my Disney 2016 album. I have 17 pages to focus on. Now again, if you missed an update, there were some 15 at the beginning. We had 15 pages, and then I found 2 more photos. So I'm going to put those into some 6x8 pocket pages. But as you can see here, we've made some progress. I think I've made 2 12x12 and then 2 6x8s. Now I do have process videos for all of these. I'm only going to show you one full set. So I'm going to show you probably this one. I'm going to show you this one. So this is the Island Adventures layout that I made. So this is the one with the most photos so far. So there's 4 photos. This is essentially the accumulation of photos that you have from an event that you don't know what to do with because they're cool. It'd be nice to make a whole page about them, but you definitely don't have the space or the time necessarily. So I made them into a combo layout here. So that's fun. Reached outside of my stash for some of this stuff, including this paper, these alphabets, and this paper. No, that one's technically in my stash. Well, this washi tape for the least. So I got to use some paper that was in my stash kit and also outside of my stash kit. So I had fun with this one. I'm definitely getting a lot of use out of these Freckled Fawn stickers. And one of my problems with this kind of project, and I didn't realize it before I had started, was that I don't normally scrapbook a whole section of an album, a whole album with the same collection. I'm usually spotty. As you guys saw in the first one, I used a ton of different products for my Traveler's Notebook album, and again I'll have the playlist link down below in case you're interested. But now it's all Echo Park essentially because that's my base kit. I have switched it up a little bit because I am running out of that, and as you guys saw during the checklist, I am scrapbooking out of order so they aren't super repetitive because I do feel like some of these start looking repetitive. It's a pattern paper with another pattern paper on top with photo mats, a title. I think they look repetitive. You might not. But I do think they can start looking repetitive, so it's nice that I'm scrapbooking out of order. I have mentioned this before, but these character meet and greets that I'm doing, I am kind of saving for last because I'm trying to work through the kit that I've made so I can pull in some non-kit things. And we'll go over what's left in my kit in a minute because I'm definitely running low. But I am hopeful that I'm still on track because we're now at the halfway point of April. So if you're working on anything that's part of this series that you're doing a monthly basis, make sure you're checking in at the halfway point, the 3/4 point as we near the end of this month. I don't know if I'll make it, it's the 18th when you're watching this, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 pages left. That doesn't even seem like I did anything sometimes, but I promise I did. So this was one of them. I have the 6x8 page here, the 6x8 set of pages that I'm not going to show you, but you guys can stay tuned for those or head over to Patreon to sign up. And then there's this one, which is super, super fun. You guys would love this one, and I can't wait to show you the rest of it. But that is it for now. I definitely hope this weekend, when you're watching this, I'll be scrapbooking some more. So what is sort of left in my kit, or what am I struggling with? These are the things I keep avoiding. I have 1, 2, 3, 5 pocket pages to do, which I don't even think I don't even count these as singular pieces in my list. So this is one, these double pages are one. So technically I have more pages to do than I've listed, but double pages kind of count as one project for me. And I think what's holding me up on these is knowing that I can't scrapbook on top of the photos. I said this before, but essentially all of these photos are from a disposable underwater camera, which means they're not digital. We don't have copies of them. As soon as I get a copier, I will copy them. Same with the other photos I've already scrapbooked. Some of them are originals. So I am kind of hesitant to scrapbook these because I know I want to put stuff on top of the photos and I can't right now. So maybe I'll take some notes for later, but I really love, so the back side of those are done, but I really love some of these photos. They're really unique and under the sea, and I think it'll be fun. And I also don't think that these go with my kit. I think I'm definitely just going to reach outside of my kit for a majority of these things because they're more tropical, they're more ocean, they're more seaside, which I used on that 6x8 that you saw, which actually is an insert between these two pages. It goes between these two pages. I keep forgetting where things go. So that's my main struggle again, just avoiding the pocket pages. But again, that's also inherently because I have a kit that doesn't need to use with those. So I have added quite a bit to my kit again since last time. I've added these LE Studio, I almost said flare, wood veneer. I think I can finish these off. I've only used them on the pages that you've seen today. So 7 left. I can use these 100%. Same with this color cast design set. These were in my, they're right here. These were in my Disney kit to begin with, but I pulled them out for this specific section of the album, and I would love, love, love to use these up. And I believe I won these during a giveaway. I have no idea how I got these. I definitely didn't buy them, although I have always wanted to buy some more stuff from Color Cast Designs because they are 10 out of 10 great. Love their stuff. I believe I've already shown you all of these things. Oh no, these are new. I've added some more. Well, I guess that's the only flare I have. I added these flare. I thought some of these would be good. Just the Explore and Somewhere Out There Adventures waiting in the snorkeling section, or in, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, there are a couple other sections they could go in. I'm not sure where these will end up, but for the most part, all I have left is the pocket pages with the stingrays, and then character meet and greets, and then a few random pages. So that's the majority of what I have left. And I haven't made a huge dent in anything that I've wanted to use up. There's this. Again, if you guys have ideas for llamas or RVs, I'm all ears, because I don't see how these are going to work on these pages. Again, I did talk about using these on some cards because it is easier. It's just, you know, throwing them on something. But I am not sure where these could go. I'm looking at all the titles that I've written down, and I just don't see a llama working on anything except maybe the pirate layout. Would that be weird? I don't know. But if you guys want to see the full kit, again, you can watch any of the other updates, or you can watch the kit share. How are we doing on the 6x6? 1, 2, so some scraps left, and then 2 pieces. I think I'll end up either making my last 6x6 fix layout with this, or just moving on to these. I will finish this month, and as you guys know, if I have a lot of scraps left, I often just end up using them for cards, which I think will end up here again, because, you know, sometimes you just need to put them on a card instead of a layout, which makes it easier for me. But if you're not a card maker, I completely understand why you might not. But if you haven't checked out the 6x6 Fix series, me and Crafty Maggie have been sharing 2 layouts a month where we use 6x6 papers as the main components for our layouts. Highly recommend, because it is a great series. So these paper pads I added in, which were again part of my Disney kit anyway, I just pulled them in for this project because I needed more layers in my, you know, pages. So what's weird about this one is it only has 4 colors in it, well, 4 patterns with the emboss, but I only have 1 sheet of the blue left because it was my favorite and easier to use. I don't think I've used any of these, but the colors coordinate well, so I don't mind. And then I've used 2 sheets of this. Again, some of these are hard to use, but if I could finish one of these off too, that'd be a miracle. And I have used this paper pad before in the whole scrapbook album, so we're kind of getting that coordination between the 2 collections. So we have the Echo Park Summer Fun, and then we have this Recollections Coastal Village that are the main components of essentially this kit. I've not used this guy yet. Really need to. It's the Studio Calico Flamingo Acetate. 2 big scraps left. Let's go underneath here. Sticker sheet. Again, I need to figure out what I want to do with these. I do have those flamingo cards that I'd started last month. So I was wondering if I could incorporate like this onto here. And some of them will definitely fit just to make some summer cards, because that would make my life 100% easier. Now, as for the moped and the bicycle, I think what I'm going to end up doing is a card concoction series on the sticker sheet with some other components mixed in, because I think that would be the best way for me to show you guys what I mean by saying I want to use these on cards, because inherently it's not easy to kind of understand unless you are super into cards or do it a lot often. And I'm still hoarding this sticker. I adore it so much, as well as I'm hoarding the 12 by 12 paper of that pattern. To be honest, I'm kind of running out of things to scrapbook this with. Looking at my list, there's not many 12 by 12s left, actually. I think there's only one, and I'm not sure I want to use this. We'll have to figure that out. And then we have the flamingos. I think I'm going to use this on the juggling page I want to do, because it's kind of goofy, and those photos are kind of goofy. And I don't care about the cut parts as much. Just like this would be good on a card. That's essentially what I'm going to do, like use the giant moped sticker and then the sentiment and call it a day. But I do have quite a few scraps left. Not too many, actually. I try to use them up as I go. This would be really cute to use as well. Even though it's a little bit off center, it's still usable. But we also have that stripe. But I think that is all that's in my kit. We're definitely making some dents as to what it was before. Again, it was a whole collection kit, so to be down to 2, soon to be, I think I'm just going to use this one for those juggling photos. Again, I'm trying to plan ahead a bit. As you guys know, I have used this kit to make other pages that aren't for this series or for the specific project, because I knew that some of the summertime stuff that is specifically on the sticker sheet would need to go somewhere in order for this kit to be fully killed. So I don't mind using that on some other things, but we have a couple summer things specific to summer that I need to use up, some card elements. So I'm going to write down that I want to do a card concoction series. Let me just write a note. Maybe I'll film that today, and hopefully I can get that up this month. Sometimes it's hard when you do these types of projects to create a bunch of pages, because 17 pages would not normally fit into my normal upload schedule. But either I'll double up or make some specific to Patreon, just to make sure that I'm covering all my bases with my obligations and my wants for my channel and for you guys, because I know you guys love process videos, and I know some of you love the 8.5 by 11, and we do have more 8.5 by 11 coming, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys. And as for the embellishments, I did add this in. This was pulled out for my 6 by 8 pocket page that I just did. These are some old My Mind's Eye, I believe, collection stuff. These were just gifted to me, just some die cuts. And then I added in a bunch of more of these, these Doodlebug, or I mean Pebbles, cutesy little die cuts. I found more of them in my Disney kit. And this watermelon, because what else am I going to do with a watermelon flare? Except put it on a Disney page. So overall, very, very happy with how things are going. I thought I'd be further along by now, 17 pages total with 1, 2, so the pocket pages, 3 of those, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 pages left. And again, some of those will inherently all go together. Ideally, I do all the pocket pages in one sitting, because it is a lot. It takes a lot of, I don't know what you'd call it, a lot of grunt work to do pocket pages, because it's a lot of cutting. It's a lot of here goes that, there goes that, and a lot of individual size like canvases, whereas a 12 by 12 is one, so to speak. But I am making headway on using up some more supplies, which was the goal of this series. I think by the end of it, I'll have these 2 things used up. The sticker sheet should be used up, although I see a couple things. Again, the ice creams, popsicles, those would be a little hard. I might go back and sneak those in on other layouts. I have done that before just to be successful. The scraps, again, we only have 2 12 by 12s left. I'm not too worried about using this up, but I'm not sure if it's going to end up in my Disney album or not. That's kind of the question right now, is what ends up in the focus album and what needs to go elsewhere, like the card things I've mentioned. And then we'll have a 6x6 that's empty at the end of this. This llama will be gone. I don't know where. Maybe I'll put him on top of the moped on the car. I don't know yet. And then made a big dent in these because of the one layout. Not sure if I ever planned on using all of these because pack light, travel far. Oh, it says pack lighter, go farther. I wish I could have just read that before, but a lot of these I don't plan on finishing, but putting dents in them nonetheless has been good. It's been good and great, and I'm happy it's happening. So I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Let me know how you're coming along on your projects and how you're doing during everything that's happening in the world. I know it's a lot happening outside, but hopefully you're able to take some time in your craft room and are doing well, and I wish you all the best and give you guys some scrappy mojo through this video, because I know some of us are lacking it, or we might have it and not have the time. It's hard to balance, but I hope you guys are managing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you spending some time here today. If you did enjoy, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out. But I am going to go scrapbook now. I hope you guys enjoyed again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!